Good morning, everyone. My name is Sarah Carlisle. I have a shop full of Heisey glassware, and today's segment is called Heisey Half Price Thursday. What I do is I take items from the shop and things that we find in the past week, put it on the table and sell it for 1/2 of the price that's on the tag. If you see anything you're interested in, I can combine multiple weeks of items into one box and then ship it out once it's finally full. So if you're ready, I'm going to give you my email address. It is sajacarl26@gmail.com. You can email me and I will respond with my phone number if you'd like it. So if you're ready, let's get started. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Half Price Thursday. Here's a quick little preview of what we have today. Remember that calls, texts, and emails, and if you still would like to go through my dad, you're more than welcome to do that. I'm going to put a plug in for the Texas show. It's ran by Max. It's in February. It's the weekend of the 17th and 18th. It starts at 10 a.m. on Saturday and goes until 5, then 10 a.m. on Sunday as well, but it ends 1 hour early on Sunday at 4. So if you're ready, we're going to get started here in the back. And the first thing we have today is a 9-inch Horn of Plenty. We have 2 of these available, and it's $30 each. Here's the 7-inch. We have 2 available of these, and it's $15 each. And then we have the 5-inch. We have 2 of these available, and they're $15 each. We have a Crystalite block. And
yeah, it's a cigarette holder. These are hard to find. Other companies bought these off of Heisey. They drilled a hole in and put that cigarette attachment in. Pull that top off there, Sarah, so they can see it. Whoa, pulled a little bit too hard. There you go. There's a wick and there's a little striker there. Not a hard part, not an easy piece to find. What is the price? $35.
Here's a piece of Ridgely. It's a little square nappy, marked in the middle, and it's $5. Would you like to take this?
Sure, I'll take that one. That's a plain panel recessed footed salt. It's the only footed salt cellar that Heisey made. This one's actually marked on the underneath side of the bottom. It's also marked on the stem, and it's $20. Oh, and this is half price Thursday, so when we tell you something's $20, you're going to get it for half that price, $10.
Here we have a raindrop candle holder. It's a single one, and it's $15.
Okay, sunflower, creamer and sugar, good condition on these. I think they're $25 for the pair.
Oh, good memory. Next, we have an unusual piece. It's in Tudor pattern. Looks like it could be a whimsy. Not sure if it's a whimsy. We didn't find it in the book, but I don't know. Has an underplate with it. It's $45.
And if you notice, it's got that little pulled spout on it there. And I haven't seen one of these before, but hey, that don't mean much.
There's another piece of Tudor. It's a sugar bowl with the lid. Good condition, $35.
Okay, you gonna pick one of them up? There you go. Here we have a plantation short candy dish and cover. No decoration on it, and that one looks like it's $45. And then we have the one with the ivy. That's called plantation ivy decoration on it. And that one looks like it's $65.
Next, we have a horsehead cigar box. Good condition. It's the large horsehead box, and it's $50.
Did you switch out that box, or is that the one with chips on the corner?
That has no damage on it.
No damage on it. She switched it out. Okay, Ridgely pair of candle holders here. This is the same mold that they actually made Sunburst pattern out of it a little bit later on in production. No, before that. Sunburst was made first. They reworked the mold. They made these Ridgely ones out of it. Anyway, this is $45 for the pair.
Narrow flute, little pickle, $5.
Here's a narrow flute footed little nut cup. It is signed with the diamond H on the bottom of it, and it's $5. Only one available.
We have a horsehead cigar ashtray or cigarette ashtray. It does have one spot on it that looks like a non-fill. It might be a chip. It's smooth.
Find it. It's all right. We got all day. Right there, folks. It looks, I'm trying to get the focus there on it. It looks like a little chip outside, but it's not. It's perfectly smooth. So we just think it's a non-fill in the piece. Anyway, price?
$15.
Queen Anne's got the indentations in it. Dolphin footed single light candle holder, $12.50. One available. All right, satellite. Look at this, folks. This is really neat. The foot is actually frosted on it in places, and then the star in the bottom's frosted. And the star does have a few little nicks on it. But hey, this is a gorgeous little piece. Never seen this piece before in either satellite or dawn. $25.
It is marked in the middle.
You want to get a ruler and tell them how big that is, since we haven't seen that before?
It's about 5 inches and a quarter.
About 5 1/4 across there.
Flamingo frog plate, 125.
Actually a cheese plate.
But it has a frog on it.
It's got a frog on it. Yes, frog and a handle. All right, here we have a plantation. This is a big piece. Get your ruler again, Sarah. This is a 5-part relish. You can put celery there in the middle. Looks like it's 13 inches in diameter. I believe that's the biggest pineapple you're going to find on a piece of plantation.
2
Wabash.
Wabash cocktails with
Trefoil.
trefoil needling etching on it.
Needle etching.
And it's $4 each, and we have 2 of them available. Here we have the bridge set in Ridgely. It's your choice for $15 each.
We have everything but the diamond, it looks like.
Then we have a Stan Hope 2-handled 3-part relish, and it's $35. Coarse rib relish with marigold stain in a tray, $25. Next we have a pair of Plantation 3 light candelabras. The prisms do have some nicks on the bottom of them, but the candle holders don't have any damage, and it is $175 for the pair.
Yeah, go ahead and pick that up. See the cup in it. See, there are cups up. I think this is some kind of a lily bowl they made in the 1950s, marked in the center of the bottom. We had one of these a couple weeks ago with a frog in it. How big was it, Sarah?
About 11 inches.
About 11 inches. Price?
$10, and it's marked in the center.
Do we have 2 of those available, don't we?
Yes.
2 available. Coalport, old fashioned, Lodestar. When you say it's Lodestar, it has to be Dawn.
It does have a little...
I'm sorry, it's not Lodestar, it's Coalport.
It does have a repair on the foot.
Yep.
It's
Was it?
$35. Emerald fancy loop tumbler. Good condition. Couldn't find any damage on this. $45.
No gold.
We have 2 of these Amber Suez orange juices. I don't know if the topper has been repaired. Not sure. But they could be.
I looked at them too, and boy, sometimes you just question yourself. You don't know if you know what you're doing or not. I look at these tops. It tells me they might have been repaired, but we really can't tell. Somebody repaired them. They did a very good job.
$30 each. Scotty turns green under or yellow under a black light. Good condition. $35. Rose wine. I think we have 8 available.
Give them the height on that. Some people can't tell the difference, and I can't either sometimes, between a wine and a claret. Those are about 5 1/8 inch tall.
5 1/4.
5 1/4.
And they're $15 each.
And we've got about a dozen of them. Goose with the wings down. This is a hard one to find. $85. Good shape. Turns yellow under a black light.
Cute little Nair flute covered candy.
Lemon.
Lemon. And cover. $30.
Cabochon handled jelly. About as plain and ugly a piece as you can find. $8.
Hope you love it.
Hopefully you love it.
Here's a Crystalite bottom candy. There's no lid to it. $4.
Heisey would actually sell candy dishes, creamers and sugars without the lid. They'd sell candy dishes without the lid too. The lid costs just as much as the bottom, so a lot of time people passed on it.
Crystalite, underplate, and mayo, $20. And then we have a ladle with it for $15.
And the ladle is marked with the Diamond H. And of course the ladle will also be half price. $7.50 for a marked Heisey ladle.
Dolphin footed ice bucket with Normandy etch,
And it is Queen Anne.
$95. And it has a handle.
Beaded panel and sunburst punch bowl. Has a little cloud in it, couple little flakes on the top of it. And if you look real close, folks, it does have a Heisey base on it, but the base is just sunburst. Punch bowl is beaded panel and sunburst. The base is sunburst. How those got together, I don't know. I don't care. If you want one to use, this is it. It's $85 for the set. Has a little cloud on the inside.
Prince of Wales plume spooner. I couldn't find any damage on it. $35. Flamingo, narrow flute, creamer and sugar individual, $65.
How much?
65.
65. Here's a Triolan orange juice, orchid etched. I think we have about a dozen of these available, and they're $12 a piece.
Next, we have 2 pieces of Saturn. I believe they're both mayos. The first one is a straight up mayo, and it's $20. The next one has a little foot. It's crimped.
And hold that piece up for just a second there. If you look real close on this, this is the same mayonnaise that's in the Hostess Helper set, but they've just taken it and they put those crimps around the top of it. Makes it a little bit more unusual.
It's $20. And then
another crystal ladle, and it's marked too, $7.50 after the discount.
And the last pieces we have today are the narrow flute nut cups. The Moon Gleam and the Flamingo are $15 each. They have the patent dates on the bottom. I believe we have 1 of these and 2 of the Flamingos. And the crystal one is $6, and I believe we have 2 of those.
I think you've already mentioned Max's show coming up. We are going to be displaying at that show in February. If you want anything in Heisey taken down there, something in particular, just let us know and we'll bring it down to Texas to the show. At least we get out of the cold weather for a while. And you want to finish it up? You want me to, Sarah? Sarah says, I've got it. So, hey, that's the end of Half Price Thursday this week. We'll see you for another edition in a week from now. And, hey, stay tuned. A couple of weeks, we're probably going to have another new edition. Thank you and goodbye.